Hi guys, this is David speaking, the malevolent dictator of the RIA JavaScript creation class at Linnaeus University. Now I know I promised you there wouldn't be any lectures in this course, since I spend my time tutoring you guys, but I thought there might be room for a middle ground where I just do some ill-prepared vlog posts on common issues. So this is the first of those, and I'll be publishing them on the left-hand side of the course homepage. Now we are entering week 47, the third week of the course, which means step 2, implementation. So at this point, you've spent 2 weeks getting up to speed, learning about Git and GitHub and brushing up your JavaScript skills, and then reading up on React. Now I know there are some latecomers to the course. Welcome to you guys. Please be humble to the fact that at this point you are expected to have put 40 hours into these preparations. I know you haven't had the chance to do that, but you need to make time to catch up on that stuff. So at this point you should have a Hello World app up and running. Please make sure on the guild page, if you navigate to your page on the roster, that the links to your code repo and to the published project actually work. They are generated using the GitHub and project repo entry in your JSON files. Also, if your project is not, the entry point is not at the root of your repo, you also need the project entry key in the JSON file, as is the case for Joachim. So again, make sure that the links actually work for your profile on the guild. And while on the subject of the guild, I want to highlight the advice section. This is where I put blog posts that are of a common interest. They are like an article quality, talking about something which is relevant to, well, everyone. So I encourage you to read those. Actually, I'll go even further and say I expect you to read everything that's published there. So you need to keep tabs on that. And now entering the project section of the course, implementation, please make sure to read up the instructions on the step 2 page and also what's on the project page. And keep in mind the course cliche that the journey is the goal, etc., etc. So it's your responsibility to make sure that you leave breadcrumbs for me to follow in what you're doing. And part of that is to be active on the course Slack channel. So make sure you take part in the discussion there. Also, on the course Slack channel, we have started publishing code snippets of common interests. You find them if you go to the course information. Here in my UI, I press this I for channel info, and then scroll down for the shared files. Here are the code snippets. Some basic React stuff, some basic JavaScript stuff. And all of them also include a URL to JSBin with the actual code, so you can play around with it there. And again, this is something I expect you to keep tabs of, so please check those out. That's pretty much it. I expect to do a few more of these posts with some basic React stuff. To help you guys get up and running for real with your actual projects. One last thing, I realized that the threshold to get started with Redux is very high indeed. So I'm toying with the idea of not making it mandatory. Whatever the decision there will be, I encourage you now to at least wait with Redux. So just focus on React for now. Get your app up and running there, start your project using just React, maybe React Router. And then we will Reduxify at a later date. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Good luck, everyone. Talk to you soon.